Well, biotechnology and biochemistry are considered two very intimidating topics, especially this early in the morning. But a group of talented students make it look very easy, and that's why Steve Poitras is live at MSUM this morning. Steve, what's up?
Oh, good morning, Michelle. Lots of projects, research projects going on here at MSUM in the new science building. This is Dr. Chris Chastain. Good morning, Chris. And you have some undergrads and high school students specifically working in the area of biofuels, is that right?
Well, yeah, what we are into research is actually the more fundamental research into the plant processes that generate the biofuels. In other words, the cellulose. It's a photosynthetic process that's going on in such plants as switchgrass, which is a C4 plant. And the idea is that it's, you get twice as much biomass on C4 plants and switchgrass.
We have so much strain on corn right now if we could find something else. Right?
That's true. And so our end of the game is to understand kind of the unknown biology of that process so that applications then can be done through agronomic means like crop breeding.
And speaking of the applications, over here is Dr. Andrew Mary, and you specifically are looking at an application of biofuels with something that's grown very commonly around here, the sugar beet.
Yeah, we're using sugar beet. A lot of people want to use corn, but because corn is so expensive, it's now $7.50 a bushel. Sugar beet is very plentiful.
We have an example of a...
There you go, here is a sugar beet. This thing could save the world one day. There you go, this little thing here. What Chris is looking at the basic biology behind it. I'm looking at the structural biochemistry of things like sugar beet from the plant cell wall. A lot of people you hear these things bounded about. It's an election year. People are going to start saying things like cellulosic fuel, but there's a lot more carbohydrates in the cell walls of plants that can be used for a fuel as well. You've got the pectin, zitoglucan, all these things can be extracted and used. A lot of them are used for medical purposes at the minute. Slow-releasing painkillers have cellulose around them. They expand in your stomach, let out certain amounts of drugs at a certain amount of time. So I'm interested in the carbohydrates of the plant cell wall and how they can be used to make a fuel source.
All right, thanks a lot, Dr. Andrew Murray, Dr. Chris Chastain. We've got undergraduates and high school students here. Just what is it you're doing with these pipettes, DC?
Well, we are just putting them in these different tubes and just getting them ready for some different testing.
Okay. Well, very good. We'll be back for another visit here in the labs where they're carrying on a lot of research at Minnesota State University Moorhead. For the Valley Today, I'm Steve Poitras.
Thank you very much, Steve. Biochemistry.
Makes you glad that they're working on that, because I just felt really inadequate. Listening to him explain all that biochemistry. My goodness.
Could have been biology at Concordia. I struggled through that also.
I majored in that.
Yeah.
Go figure.